Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Friday evening. How's everybody doing out there? I'm doing a little bit okay myself. I'm about to jump right into Witcher 3. I don't have a whole lot of new things going on with me. Had a little bit of a phone screening earlier with a recruiter for a position, so I'm feeling pretty positive about that. Feeling pretty good.
Straight corner Becky said doing good.
Yo, what's up, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. Glad you're doing good tonight. Man, I realize this is always that period of time in the year. Let me tilt my mic this way. This is always that period of time in the year.
Straight corner Becky said glad to hear Tsuki AI is back.
Tsuki AI is back for now. We'll see how long it lasts. But this is always that period of time of the year where I start to realize how much I rely on NFL football in the football season, the regular season. Ugh. Because I don't pay attention to the off season as much as I used to. I used to be psychotic about it. I was one of those dudes that would know every single one of the 90 players that get pulled into the off season for rookie mini camps, OTAs, mini camps, tryouts.
Straight corner Becky said I am psychotic about it since 2004.
I don't know. I think I started weaning off of it once the Bills became a regularly good football team. When we were shitty, I was super into it and I have to know who the fourth string offensive right guard is, but after we started perennially winning 13 game seasons and shit, I really I couldn't tell you who any of the offensive linemen are outside of Deion Dawkins. But I used to know all those guys. I think at a certain point, once you start to get used to your team being good and winning far more often than losing, maybe you just stop paying attention to the insane minutia. You'll pay attention to what you perceive as the immediately important stuff, but beyond that, I don't need to know. I don't miss being that psychotic about it either. That's the thing. I don't need to know who the fourth string, strong side safety is. I don't care. I really don't. Just so long as they're capable. And if you have a team that's a perennial winner, then chances are the reason why they're a winner is because your coach is good enough. Your GM is good enough to get good talent onto the roster up and down, and your coach is good enough to coach up what would otherwise be lackluster talent. DeMar Hamlin was a starting safety for us this year, and he got a number of I think he may have led our team in interceptions. I can't remember. But he was actually really good, and I think on any other team he would struggle to see the field. I think on any other team he would probably be a practice squad safety who would only play if the starting safeties ahead of him got injured and the immediate depth safeties were being spelled, catching their breath after a crazy play or something. But yeah, once you get to a point where your team is like that, where it's okay, I don't really have to worry about the depth too much because even if they aren't good players, our coaches will get them into good positions. You just stop worrying about it.
I feel like his feel-good story has kept him relevant. He's a great dude, but yeah, a PS squad guy anywhere else.
That's the thing. People dismiss him for that, but honestly, he's a good player for us. He made plays. He was a playmaker. He did good. I don't know if you could translate that talent on anywhere else, but that's a testament to the coach and the coaching staff, in my opinion. Sean McDermott has done that, not with just DeMar Hamlin, but with players up and down the roster. He's had all sorts of, and you see when those guys go into other teams, Jordan Poyer goes to the Dolphins and he sucks there, and fucking Tre'Davious White, he's been bouncing around teams. I forget where he's at now. We played him in the playoffs. I think he's in Baltimore. He's a shadow of his former self. And granted, injuries play into that for him, but a lot of our other players who have dispersed throughout the rest of the
Street
league.
corner Becky said I tweeted at him his rookie season, right after he got drafted out of Pitt, talking about how his name is also a villain in Deep Space Nine. Street
That's
corner
pretty
Becky
nerdy.
said DeMar of Cardassia.
You know, Stephon Diggs didn't do anything in Houston before he got hurt. Gabe Davis didn't do anything in Jacksonville. Like, there was a linebacker we wanted to keep who went to Seattle, and he didn't do shit there. Like, our coaching staff is good enough to, like, get those guys into key positions. And once you have a coaching staff that's like that, you just stop paying attention to the minutia around, you know, a lot of the minutia. You'll still be excited about the draft. And I probably have a little bit more anticipation about this upcoming draft than I have from drafts prior.
Street corner Becky said I keep up with big names / draft, but I don't keep up with depth guys anymore, unless it's backup QBs.
Where are you at? What the? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, this should be here. Where are you? Where? There you are. Oh, are you going to launch that shitty launcher? You better not. You better not. You better not. You just launched the damn game. I know you're going to launch the launcher.
Street corner Becky said I'd have to think the Jets will want to trade up to 1 or 2 from 7, cause they have nothing at QB now. Nothing.
They're at 7? They'll probably stand pat. They'll probably stand pat. I don't know if any of the quarterbacks coming out of the draft are those kind of guys that you like have to trade up for. I mean, I don't pay attention to college like you do. Maybe they are, but from my general understanding, you know, they're, you know, you could take a swing at them if you want, but I'm not.
Street corner Becky said Ward or Sanders will be the top 2 picks.
I'm not. I don't know much about Ward. I'm not super enthused by Sanders. Who is the Jets coach? Oh shit.
Street corner Becky said Cam Ward is pretty good. I wouldn't draft Shade or Sanders in the first round.
That's what I'm saying.
Street
like
corner Becky said Aaron Glenn.
Oh yeah, Aaron Glenn, that's right. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't draft him in the first round either. So like I think they're fine being at 7. They might even be in a position where they could trade down if there's like another player that, you know, some other team really wants. Cause like in my view, the Jets need talent. Young talent. So I would try to get as many picks as possible.
Street corner Becky said Therese, no way the Titans will trade down and not draft Cam Ward demo.
We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past.
The Titans can't, but I think the Jets could. I think the Jets could do that.
Street corner Becky said funny thing is Ward started at Incarnate Word, then transferred to Miami and tore it up.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Felon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
I don't even know who are the free agent quarterbacks this year. I mean, we've had some good quarterback play, generally speaking. I don't know who the good free agents are going to be this year.
Street corner Becky said so I think he will be playing with a chip on his shoulder. That's a good thing.
Right.
Street corner Becky said Kirk Cousins Lowell.
Well, some team could take a flyer on Kirk Cousins. Isn't he under contract, like a crazy, crazy contract with Atlanta? I think he still has some years on that. They'd have to like trade him and restructure the contract.
How can I help you?
What are you selling? What's good?
Street corner Becky said he is, but they seem like they want to start Michael Penix.
Yeah, I'm sure they do want to start Michael Penix. Wait, what the fuck was that? Did I see something? Oh no, this one sucks. That really sucks, actually. I bet they do want to start Michael Penix, but I mean, and they probably will start him anyways. But does that mean they're gonna?
Said even Cousins was mad when they drafted Penix at 8 after just giving Cousins that money.
Take care now.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna do some questing around Velen before I head to Novigrad. Yeah. I don't know who. I don't know who else is actually available as a free agent quarterback, though. Like, trying to think of the backups who saw substantial game time last year. I know Cooper Rush did. Maybe did Trey Lance even get to see the field? Mitch Trubisky played a lot of garbage time for Buffalo, but for whatever reason, we seem to really like him.
Becky asked Sam Darnold, maybe?
Sam Darnold would be an interesting one, but he's not. I'm thinking about it from the point of view of the Jets, and Sam Darnold ain't going back to the Jets, so so they can scratch that off the list. That would be interesting, though. That would be interesting if Sam Darnold ended up. Where do I want to go?
Street Corner Becky said, I think that performance in the playoffs cost Darnold some money.
It cost him some money, but it didn't cost him. It didn't cost him, like, the ability to play somewhere. Like, he may have cost himself some money a little bit, but he's gonna be on a roster. Hopefully, for his sake, it'll be a roster that'll actually, you know, be competent.
Street Corner Becky said this list kind of stinks.
Let's go.
Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, gross. He's also not going back to the Jets, but then I'm imagining that the Jets fans are probably happy about that. Trey Lance, Jacoby Brissett, he's serviceable. He's not anyone that's gonna, like, he's not gonna get anybody excited, but, you know, I guess if you're building out.
Becky said, I will be interested to see where Daniel Jones goes.
Same with him. If you're building out a roster, though, like, I think if the Jets are this kind of team that's going to be like, we're trading back from 7 to amass draft picks.
Take it easy.
We're going to draft, you know, corners and defensive line and linebackers. And, you know, we're going to take flyers on late round running backs and maybe some free agent running backs. Because, you know, you don't need to spend a great deal on running backs. If they're going to have that kind of a year.
Becky said Brissett is a nice backup if you need your taxes done.
Like, if you're going to have that kind of a year, then Jacoby Brissett will be a good stand-in for that. Like, he can solidify your offense. He can get your playbook. He can get your playbook solid. He can get your receivers and your linemen comfortable with running the plays and, you know, understanding audibles and all of that sort of stuff. Even if he can't, you know, make plays and connect the way that you want your starting quarterback to connect, he can put all of that into place so that when they do find their quarterback, you know, it's plug and play. You know, only the quarterback needs to catch up rather than your entire offense. And your quarterback will have the entire offense to help him catch up. So I could see Jacoby Brissett being a good option for a team that's dedicated to a rebuild year. What about oh shit, there's all sorts of fucking cannibals down here. What the fuck? What about what about Trevor Lawrence? Kill at least 5 opponents in under 10 seconds. Holy shit. Oh, goddamn. That was like a double kill on both of those dudes. I chopped the first guy's head off, and then with the swing back, I cut his legs off. Oops.
Street Corner Becky said Lawrence I think signed an extension with the Jags. Street Corner Becky said Suki AI already asleep. Street Corner Becky said never mind, just lagged.
Taylor Heineke? You know, for a moment, he looked like he might be something in Washington. I always liked him. I liked him coming out.
Blood hasn't even dried.
Oh, they just killed this guy. They're about to feast. I liked him coming out of Old Dominion. I thought he was going to be good, and he looked like he was on his way in Washington. He could be an interesting stopgap guy. I could see he might actually be a little bit better an option than Jacoby Brissett for that kind of a role in New York. Marcus Mariota, no. Drew Lock, Andy Dalton, he's still in the league?
Street Corner Becky said I have a feeling the Steelers will sign Rodgers.
The Steelers? I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe. I guess they let Russell Wilson go too. Isn't he he's a free agent, right? Didn't they walk on him?
Street Corner Becky said yeah, and Fields too. Street Corner Becky said owner apparently said one or the other, not both.
Wait, Fields too? Wait, hold on. They let Fields go? They let go of Fields and Russell Wilson?
Street Corner Becky said Fields' 5th-year option was declined.
Damn.
Street Corner Becky said Wilson was only a 1-year deal.
That sucks. Justin Fields actually was doing pretty well for the Steelers before they decided to go with Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson played a little bit better.
But I think they will resign one of them.
They should re-sign Fields, honestly. I think he could be their quarterback of the future. If the problem is, I think, and I've talked to my friend about this too, I think Tomlin's done. I think he should be done there.
Corner Becky said, to be honest, Fields was fumbling a lot and the defense was carrying him.
I think Tomlin was never good at developing quarterbacks. You know, that was never his thing. His thing has always been defense, and their defense wasn't even that great this year. It was pretty good, but it wasn't like, I mean, you saw how the fuck, where are these guys? Oh shit. Where are they? How can I get over there? More cannibals? Guys, there are so many of you around here. Y'all should just be eating each other.
Mutant dies now.
Street Corner Becky said he's never developed one. He inherited Cowher's core group. Super Bowl win was his second year there, then the appearance 2 years later. Nothing much else 15 years later.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Tomlin probably should be on his way out there.
Haunted_Wisp asks, hey guys, how's it going?
Yo, what's up, Wisp? How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Oh, this guy's level 5.
Street Corner Becky asks him, playing Civ 3. How about you, Wisp? Street Corner Becky said, I tried to get DOSBox to work for Civ 1 and 2 but gave up.
Oh my god, you mentioned that. So before I streamed tonight, my sister called me and she was like, Devin, I'm trying to play this game. She's been talking for years about this Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego game that she used to play when we were kids. She played it on our, Windows 3.1 machine. Our 386, I think, is what it was. And she's been wanting to play it, and she found some version on like oldgames.com or whatever. And are those more cannibals? And for whatever reason it didn't work, so she wanted me, oh, these are drowners, so she wanted me to like help her get it to work. And so I spent probably, oh shit, man.
I don't play games anymore due to hands trained.
But I spent probably close to 2 hours on the phone with her trying to get DOSBox to launch whatever version of the thing she bought, or she downloaded rather. And by the time we finally figured out how to configure it properly, it turned out the exe that she had wasn't, it couldn't run. It was like, it can't run in this version of DOSBox, or it can't run on this DOSBox.
Come on, Rose.
So 2 hours of my night just wasted trying to figure out how to get DOSBox to work on her shit. Wait, where am I going?
Street Corner Becky said, oof.
Alright, just keep going south then.
Faster.
She's not giving up though. She's devoted to the idea of playing that damn Carmen Sandiego game.
Not so fast.
Which means,
Roach.
Just the way I want to go? Yeah. Which means I haven't heard the end of it. I'll be getting a phone call again at some point. She was also trying to launch VMware or VirtualBox. And she couldn't run that either.
Said, yeah, I just said fuck it and played Civ 1 in the browser, but it saves at least.
I feel like something bad is going to be up here.
Street Corner Becky asks what Carmen Sandiego game is it? Haunted _ Wisp said I like Freesive.
Uh-oh. This thing has a fucking skull.
Haunted _ Wisp said so many innovative ways to play together.
Oh shit.
Haunted _ Wisp said they gotta play by email.
That has a fucking question mark. There's no telling how fucking... Alright, I got the treasure. That's all that matters.
Street Corner Becky said play by email is so archaic, and that sounds awesome. Lol.
Play by email. What the fuck? What did I even get from that? It's got a lot of slots on that, but it's a little weaker than what I'm using. Oh yeah, Jameis Winston. He could be an option. I would love to see Jameis Winston in the New York media market. What is this thing? Level 25? Oh shit.
Haunted _ Wisp said a griffin.
Oh, fucking... Well, it's a griffin. Of course he caught up with me. Alright, so I'm just out of my depth in this area of the map. What level are you guys? 15? What level am I? I'm only level 8. I could probably take y'all, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. Oh, he fucking smacked me in my back and caught me. God damn it. I should have put my shield up. Joe Flacco. Jameis Winston, Mac Jones. Yeah, this is not the best list in the world. Jimmy Garoppolo. He's still around?
Run, Roach.
Where am I? Why did it start me off in the trees?
Street Corner Becky said I guess we'll find out soon since we have the Combine coming and free agency next month, I think.
Take it easy.
It's so weird how so many teams have good quarterbacks now. Like, what team... Wait, what's back there? Oh, those are dogs.
Street Corner Becky said Dalton played for the Panthers this year, but you have to wonder if he wants to keep jumping around.
I mean, if the paycheck's good, he ain't gonna be a starter anywhere anymore.
One of the Baron's men, are you? Whoa!
What? It's your mugs. Try their hands.
You've already asked to see the witch again. She's enchanting them. I tell ye, sucking the life from their bodies. Since me husband went down, doesn't sit outside.
The hell's the armory table?
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
We're off.
Oh, there it is.
Wild hunt tape.
Figure that's true. You convinced?
We'll chat about it later.
Ow!
Street Corner Becky said Giants, Jets, Raiders, Titans, Browns probably have the worst QB rooms.
Bazour, some tortoise
Haunted
shells.
underscore Wisp said I'm considering playing some City
What else you have on
2013,
offer?
but it's most fun with other people and I can't find anyone interested.
SimCity 2013. What's special about SimCity 2013? That seems very random.
So long.
Sir!
Haunted underscore Wisp said it's a multiplayer city builder.
Well, that does sound pretty fun.
Street Corner Becky asks, wasn't that the first next-gen SimCity?
Try to win them all, but you won't.
Haunted underscore Wisp said you get a region and people can build cities that are deeply interconnected.
Deeply interconnected. I mean, that sounds pretty neat. Building a city with your friends online. There we go.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see
Haunted
what he did
underscore
with them?
Wisp said like I had to send a detective and 2 squad cars to quelch these thieves coming in from another person's city.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt, you gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Wait, she didn't... Okay, here we go. Alright, what can I make? I can't buy one of these, unfortunately. I'll buy enough of those. I'll have to get the Irenia eye from someplace else. Consorn it. What about insectoid? I can make this. What about specter? I can make this. Do I even want to make cat? I'll make it. Oh, damn it, I don't need to spend anything to make cat. Oh, I need water essences. Killer whale. Maribor Forest, Petrie's filter, white honey. All right, what about I never use these ones. Can make myself some grape shot though. I've used this one before. I don't have Fiend Mutagen.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
Troubled, he said. Cheap viewers on stream
He
boo.
needed powerful
Com.
magic and
Remove the
sensed I was
space.
no common
At
walk
7C.
charm. I brewed him a
Haunted
potion.
_ Wisp said, I
To
also
delay
really
nervous
want to
tissue
play
degeneration,
Ultima
stable
online
for
on the
memory
Outlands
loss or
emulated
something.
server.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Ultima Online on the Outlands emulated server.
Mentioned you wanted.
I've
something
never
from
played
me.
Ultima Onlines. I should add that to my list though.
The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know.
Street corner
I
Becky
must
said,
break
sorry,
this
was
spell,
stabbed
yet
out a
I've been
second.
unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Street corner
Scraps.
Becky said would have banned that
The curse
person.
is somehow
Oh, no worries, I got on
linked to
top
the
of it.
Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for
Haunted
food.
_ Wisp said
Met
the
their end
original
there.
still exists,
It was
but
a
this server
massacre.
has more people.
So will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I
Street
just
corner
rub it, or
Becky
do I
said a friend of
have to
mine
do
had his
something,
2-year-old being people in
magical?
Ultima Online in
You needn't even
1997.
rub.
That 2-year-old
Just
now
place
plays
it where
on
you
that
find
account
bones.
still lives. Len Bradman said
I
just
suppose I
finished the
should
No
warn
Man's
you.
Sky
It might
expedition.
not be the
Got a
most
cool living
pleasant
ship as a reward.
Figured
I
as
think
much.
I will get
Tell
on
you all
and play
about it
some more
later.
like Star
Maybe
Wars
skip the
Battlefront
drastic
2 or
bits.
Shenmue.
You'll need
Yeah,
to
what's up,
remember.
Lynn? Welcome back to the
I'll
stream.
give you a Xenophon.
Sounds like you're having a
The ball
productive
will
night.
To speak over some distance.
Shinmu o'clock.
See, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Haunted_Wisp asks, hey Lynn, how's it going?
All right, come on, Roach. By the way, I did watch Sirens of the Deep, that Witcher animated movie. I watched that on Netflix the other night.
Wisp said there was a sci-fi series with a living ship called Moya. It was Farscape. Then Bradman said, how's it going, Wisp? Just here being a moron. Haunted_.
Guess I'll just
Get
swim.
here, moron. I'm an invalid.
I need to do more swimming. Swimming is great full body cardiovascular exercise, which is exactly what I'm lacking in right now. Oh, I gotta swim across over here anyways. Oh, there's a shit ton of drowners over there. Wonder what level they are.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet?
Oh, rat fiends.
Work. Can you hear me?
Can't hear. Great. Broken ready. Sheesh. Live this magic.
Say, some interference. You must be very careful.
Get away, get away. Got him. Still one more. That's the drowner.
You like that silver?
Okay. Isn't the Peller supposed to be over here?
Len Bratman said I came across this channel that discusses and showcases old anime cons from the late 90s and early 2000s. Man, talk about flashbacks lol.
Old anime cons. Oh boy. Wait, what YouTube is that? I want to see a link to that. The only anime con I've ever been to was A-Con in Dallas, and I went in like 1999. What the fuck is... Oh, that's a ghoul.
Giving me no choice.
The fuck? Get up there. Why can't you get up there? Oh shit.
Hang your head from my saddle.
All right.
Then Bradman said chocolate bar emoji. Here's some chocolate for everyone since it's Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I guess I forgot, but I don't really have much reason to remember that sort of thing nowadays. I gotta say, my community is far more romantically active than I am. Actic? Did I say actic? I meant active. God damn it, I dodged right into the way. What the fuck are you doing, Geralt? Did any of you guys do anything special for Valentine's Day? Those of you who have partners or dates? I didn't honestly think Valentine's Day was like still that big of a thing. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just me being.
Becky said no.
I mean, it's a hyper-consumerist holiday, and I feel like people are, even people who haven't been completely and totally priced out of frivolous consumerism, which, a lot of people have been, but even those who haven't been are kind of fed up with it, with the idea of making something real out of, just wantonly spending your money. But maybe that's just me.
Street Corner Becky said Laura made us a nice shrimp and crab ravioli dinner, with Alfredo sauce.
Let's
When
try
Radman
Kira's
said
lamb.
here's a link to that channel I was talking
Millie,
about.
we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you? Millie, we gotta
Street
flee.
Corner
Quick
Becky
now.
said, but we didn't go out or anything.
Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Locked.
Then Ratman said Scarlet Rhapsody, Convention T. Here's the channel's name. I don't think the link showed up lower.
Oh.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Blood. Many must have died here.
It's going down into the creepy cellar.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Oops.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Then Bradman said left you a like. Felt scummy linking another channel like that lol.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I did ask. I did specifically ask. I said, hey, send me that link. But I appreciate that. I'll check it out for sure. Just the other day, Royal and I were talking about old anime conventions. I forget why, but we were.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Those fucking peasants. The fuck was that? Yeah, there definitely was like a dude or a thing standing right there. I just watched in like the little Twitch replay on my monitor. I'd never seen that before. Speaking of which, a friend of mine wants to, now that there you are. Now that I have my VR set up, a friend of mine...
Gold!
Shit.
Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
What gold was he talking about? There was the only thing I was in there with leather pants. A friend of mine wants to do horror games in the VR headset. And I noticed that, what was it, Phantasmagore or whatever, Phasmophore, whatever that game is, has VR support. I'm like, fuck all of that, man. I can't even, I struggle to play that on a regular ass monitor.
Street Corner Becky asks Phasmophobia?
Yeah, Phasmophobia, that's what it is. I'm like, damn, I don't think I have the constitution for that. I'd have a heart attack in a second.
Then Ratman said I wish Monster Hunter had a VR mode.
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Would a VR mode make sense for?
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Would a VR mode make sense for Monster Hunter?
Looks like a laboratory.
Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. We're still in charge.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Von Bratman said beating monsters with a VR big-ass sword doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to have the swoosh swoosh sound of beating said monster's ass face fuchsia tongue out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You make a compelling point, Lynn.
Remember its smell, what it looked like.
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No. For I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Yeesh, Jesus.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture
Len
far
Radman
too
said my
much to
dog
leave.
just robbed me.
The dead man.
Wait, how did your dog just rob you?
Recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Len Radman
Graham.
said left to get some water
No,
and saw
he
that she
lives.
ate some of my meatball sub loaf.
And abandoned me.
That's awesome.
Left me here all alone.
Just some of it though. She left you the rest.
By forgiving him, you might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Got a feeling you might be lying.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
Street corner Becky said
which is a
playing Civ
heartless
3.
beast.
Kind of wish Civ would go back to the basics.
Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman.
I don't think I have Spectre Oil yet. Insectoid. Oh, I do have Spectre Oil.
Gotta catch them.
The hell? Why can't I go through the door?
for a moment like you joined the Wraiths yourself?
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in. Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. We've no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Waist clear, lads. Adam!
Okay. Oh, man. Honestly, I kind of... You mentioned Civ 3, and honestly, I kind of want to play, I kind of want to keep playing, I kind of want to keep playing... Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! No! God! Son of a... Thank you for the raid, Spirit Creature! Hey, everybody!
Spirit 468 piece, Spirit 468 piece rating from the Spirit World, Spirit 468 trade, Spirit 468 piece, Spirit 468 bongos.
Okay, chill out, Caster Labs.
Spirit _ creature said hi.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Spirit Creature. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome streamers. Welcome chatters. Welcome raiders. How are you guys doing? How's your night going? Thank you for the shout out, Vince. Elden Ring. Oh man. I am deep in Witcher 3 right now on I guess the nightmare mode difficulty. Of which I guess I was taken a little bit by surprise by the raid and got by a rot fiend. Not too bad. Lots of Elden Ring. It's my first time playing it. Oh, awesome. How are you liking it? How are you enjoying it? Like, I'm a very famous I'm a famous FromSoft hater. Although I always try their games when they come out. I have mixed feelings about Elden Ring, but I played it for a decent while. I wasn't great at it. But it was pretty good. I would be willing to go back to it and try it out, but I have to be in the right mindset. I have to be in the right mindset for those kind of games. Sorry about that. Hey, no need for apologies. I appreciate the raid. Thank you. It's amazing. Totally my style. I don't play Souls games. Oh, awesome. The RPG, huge open world is definitely my thing. I did like just kind of roaming around and exploring the open world, but then I would come across something that would just one-shot me. And I was like, alright, guess I'm not exploring over there anymore.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Speaking of which, when is Avowed released? Is that out yet?
Noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat.
Yeah, exploring is so fun, but totally fair.
Tear him to shreds.
Waist clear, lads. Adam!
It is out on the 18th. Yo, what's up, Arachnid? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? It's out on the 18th. Okay. Oh god, I'm caught in the trees. Oh, I just heard about that. Isn't that a Blizzard game? I think it's Obsidian? Obsidian, the dudes that did, KOTOR 2, Fallout, New Vegas. Oh shit. Wait, which one are these guys? Are these those? Oh, these are them. Oops, damn it.
What now?
Actually, my problem is I'm not using necrophage oil. Come on, guys. I need revenge for that last death. Got him. Oh, wait, there's more over here. Pre-order people are already playing it. Oh, okay, they're doing that advanced release thing. I don't know how I feel about that, man. Spending damn near $90 on a game just to play it like 3 days earlier. Although I guess I did do that with what did I do that with? What are you doing? I see you over here. Get out here. What are you doing? Oh shit! Oh! Well, that's why they call them drowners, huh? Oh! Just that guy in the water, I think. He doesn't want to come out. Gotcha. Get out here. Since when do rot fiends swim around like that anyways? You way overthrew that, Geralt. I guess the bombs won't work in water. Fine. He's safe. He's safeguarding himself from me. People and their money are soon departed. If I ran Steam, I'd ban pre-order bonuses. Why? That's free money for Steam. That's a very big part of how they can squeeze every bit of penny out of people's pockets. I don't see anything wrong with pre-order bonuses, but playing early for an extra 50% is kind of crazy. Yeah, I think so too. Pre-orders are too much. I regret doing that with Diablo 4. I think I did it with Starfield. Of all games to do that to. Like, I think I did it with Starfield. I just think the more people you can get to buy your game before it comes out and gets reviewed, the more you can release a lower quality game. Well, yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, it's about games cost a lot of money, especially like big, sprawling role-playing games. They cost a lot of money to develop, and we need to get it to market as soon as possible so we could start seeing some of that revenue come in from our initial investments on the development cost.
Why have you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. And this be the witchman, the freaking.
Imagine the people who did it with and still do it with Star Citizen lol. What the fuck? Why are you trying to punk me, man? What, did you just push me? Get out of here. I'm a fucking witcher, man. I've got 2 giant swords on my back, you goddamn peasant. There is less reason for game publishers to make great games if they can sell a massive amount of copies of the game that will ever sell before anyone plays or reviews the game. The gamers pay in the long run so they can get some early horse armor. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm not trying to defend the concept, the idea of, you know, releasing a game before it's in a good state and then charging extra money to play it early. I'm not defending it, especially from these larger publishers, you know, Activision or EA or whatever. But I do understand that, like, game development's expensive. It's very expensive. And sometimes you just got to get that revenue to come back into you got to get that revenue back into the studio.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
I think they need to offer more. For the amount that they're charging, they need to offer more that you get to play the game 3 days early.
What do you want of me?
What that more is, I don't know, but...
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead.
I'm gonna lurk for a bit and do a few things after stream. Hey, no problem. Thanks for the raid again. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Did you love her?
Oi, something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain
Because with
lout.
Digital Deluxe, everybody ends up getting it, even 10 years later. Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at the game I'm playing right now. How many copies has this game sold, you know, 6-7 years after release? You know, like, yeah, these games have a longer lifespan. I was watching a video. I forget who. I started watching. I started following a YouTuber. Oh man, let me look it up because I actually do really like their channel, but I completely and totally whiff on who they are, which happens. Sometimes I just click on stuff that the algorithm serves to me and I start watching videos without even looking at the name of the person that's making the video. Oh, why is my internet being weird? Maybe everybody's internet is being weird. What? My sister's calling me again. Why is my sister? It's 11 at night. Is she really trying to get me to jump back on the DOSBox thing? I don't want to do DOSBox anymore. That broke my brain earlier. I'm gonna call her back in a second once I figure out who this YouTuber is. Why can't I find this video? Bellular News, that's what it is. Bellular News. I started watching this guy's videos. And it's pretty good. I like his channel. I like it more than that Legendary Drops guy. I'm not a big fan of that dude's stuff, but this guy's pretty good. I can't even remember. Oh, because he has a video. His recent video, it's titled PlayStation Exposed How Little You Actually Own. It's basically about the blackout, the PlayStation Network blackout that occurred the other day. And how it basically shows the negatives of a digital exclusively digital distribution of games, and like what happens, like what it actually means to own a game, i.e. you don't own a game, you just license it, and what happens when that service just evaporates at random. You know, people who own games that they purchase don't have access to them, they can't log in to play it if it's an online game, but even single player games, you know, require network authentication in order to verify that you own the game. So when that service is down, your single player game that you owned isn't playable. You know, all sorts of weird shit that, you know, was exposed as a function of that PSN outage.
Were Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower.
Was saying they should offer more for people pre-ordering, especially the ones willing to fork over, say, 90 instead of 60.
Pester.
I did Docsbox for 15 minutes today, and that was enough.
A plague maiden, a powerful.
That's what I've been saying about digital. People swear everything is fine, but it's not.
Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers.
I see there's
How am I to help?
a strike video game workers went on this week in France. Oh, is there? I didn't know that. There was a strike of game workers in France? Get my name out your mouth, Geralt. They're giving rats a bad name. Their demands seem extremely reasonable. Can you link me to an article about it, Arachnid?
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Up, happy Valentine's Day.
If you know
Love can shatter the curse.
Kiss is enough to break an evil spell.
One kiss.
One condition. And it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Why do you say nothing?
Let's go to the tower.
Awesome, thank you. I'll check this out in a second. Oh shit.
Show me what you got.
You? We wander this place because of you!
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
fine here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
Remember the screams? Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Come on, keep up.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
All right.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't worry. It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
I don't think he needed to tell you careful, Geralt. I think it's pretty self-evident here. This is some shit you should be weary about. He's like, I'm not gonna watch this.
At last.
Brutal.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabella are reunited.
No, that's the cheerier way of looking at what just occurred.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Oh, there's a fucking chest on the... Oh, Jesus. Just triggering my vertigo. Ooh, ogrid oil. That's good to have. There's not something on the other side. Ah! Geralt, don't fall off the fucking ledge. Okay, there's nothing over there. Where's the... What the fuck is the fast travel thing? Here it is. Okay. Yo, Jay Flores. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? How's your evening treating you?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Bet the old witch.
She did it.
Sure. Let me see if I can make some ogrid oil. Dragon's Dream? Release a gas, cloud of gas that explodes when ignited. Okay, I'll make that. Ooh, Elementia, I'll make that. Ogroid, I'll make that. Can't do Superior Beast. Howdy, snowed in, lol, just unwinding for the night. Oh, snap. What, where do you live at that you're snowed in at, if you don't mind my asking?
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather...
I'm in Illinois. We got 4 inches where I'm at, and the roads were bad. Oh, man, okay. You know what? Now that I think about it, it's pretty damn cold down here, too, so I guess it's another one of those winter fronts.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow.
How cold is it right now?
I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
It's 48 right now. Next week, we're gonna... Oh, my God, it went down even lower. We're gonna have a low that's 20 next week. God, I'm just glad that hopefully we're done with the precipitation, because I don't think we can handle a freeze. I'm over around St. Louis, Missouri side. Luckily, we only got like 2 inches here. Vince, from everything I've heard, 2 inches can be mighty powerful if rightly applied, so don't sell yourself short. Alright, let's see what's going on here. France's biggest game industry union puts together a grieve bundle to support striking workers. More than 1,000 employees of France's video game industry took part in a one-day strike yesterday. Damn. Workers in France's video game industry took part in a nationwide one-day strike yesterday, and to help cover their lost wages, the Syndicate des... I'm so bad at French. Syndicate des Travailleurs et Travail... Oh my god. Oh, this is brutal. Syndicate... You know what? You know what? Hold on a second. Let's wait, what? Why didn't it paste the whole damn thing?
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleuses du jeu vidéo.
Travailleurs des travailleuses des jeux vidéo.
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleuses du jeu vidéo.
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleurs de jeux vidéo.
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleuses du jeu vidéo.
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleuses des jeux vidéo.
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleuses du jeu vidéo.
Syndicat des travailleurs et travailleuses du jeu vidéo. Okay. Got it. Got it. Or STJV. I think I'll just stick with STJV. The STJV union put together a Grev Strike bundle on itch.io, offering a mix of more than 40 games, digital books, and other materials for $10. Oh shit. I would have partaken in that for sure. The strike was in protest of layoffs and exhausting working conditions. What else is new? In the game industry, and saw more than 1,000 people take part across the country. You know what? Like, why doesn't America do stuff like this? Why don't we protest for labor? I mean, I know that, you know, if you're in a union, you're more likely to go on strike and stuff, but this should be happening to every union or not. Every worker should be striking about rampant layoffs that are happening throughout the entire economy, not just in games or tech. While there have been strikes at individual French studios in the past, this is apparently the first ever industry-wide strike, according to an RFI report, and comes as the industry continues to grapple with layoffs, studio closures, and other labor disputes. As of 2022, there were 580 game studios in France. Didn't realize there were that many. The STJV was somewhat more pointed in its description of the game industry, calling it a, quote, corporate circus, in a call that, I mean, that's pointed? In a call to strike issued in January. It also issued 4 highly practical demands, which said, come in response to decades of corporate mismanagement, opacity, and the denial of worker suffering. 1. Preservation of jobs, the cancellation of layoffs, and the accountability of decision makers who must first make sacrifices themselves when companies face difficulties. I mentioned this in one of my videos where it's like, it used to be like, I want the days of like old Japan. You know, you've got thousands of people, hundreds if not thousands of people whose livelihoods depend on you making good decisions as a leader of an organization. If you are like the sole decision maker in that organization, and if you fail to the point where all these people have to lose jobs, lose their livelihoods, and face like, you know, in a place like America where there are no social safety nets, you're facing pretty much a death sentence. Send that CEO, whoever, out into the courtyard in their ceremonial white kimono, kneel down on the little tatami mat. You have the little kodachi and a guy with a samurai sword behind him, you know, and you put the water to clean the blade, expose your belly, and fucking show that you are taking responsibility for your tremendous levels of failure. You don't need to necessarily go that far, but man, they don't even get pay cuts. They still make bonuses. Like, CEOs will fucking wreck an entire industry from mismanagement and still walk away with a fat bonus and then resign with a golden parachute. 2, companies full transparency about their financial situation and economic health so that workers can plan their future, and profit sharing with workers. That's the other thing, is like, you have these companies that do make colossal amounts of money off of, you know, some of their properties, and there is zero profit sharing. Zero. And they can afford to. Of course they can afford to. Like, the amount of money that, like, the C-suite at EA or Activision makes, and then, like, their shareholders, it would be incredibly easy to share those profits with their workers. 3, consideration for work-related health and personal life through work reorganization and the reduction of work hours. That should be a standard. And 4, direct participation of workers in decision-making at the companies. They basically want these companies to become worker-owned co-ops. They want to be worker-owned co-ops, basically. Which, if you know anything about me, I don't know how many of you in here are familiar with what I do here, which is mostly just play games. But I talk a lot about labor and whatnot, and I've had some videos on my YouTube about how I believe, and this was like a couple years ago that I made the first one at least, the game industry is like the perfect industry for having some kind of a mass, transition towards worker-owned co-ops. And that's what I think these people should do. I mean, it's a lost cause with companies like EA or Activision or whatever, but, so much of the game industry consists of studios that exist after layoffs. Like, a shit ton of people get laid off from Activision or Ubisoft or whatever, and then those guys will start their own studios. And I think whenever that happens, those new studios need to be co-ops. They need to become co-ops. The union also said that, quote, as this is a national strike, no action is necessary to go on strike. Just don't go to work. This is a general strike. I mean, general strike for this particular industry, I guess. All very French indeed, and in the wake of the strike, it called for an even wider movement to follow. Unionize, go on strike, gain new rights. Yes. Easier to do, I guess, in France than it is in America. And certainly going forward, America is going to be the least labor-friendly country on the planet. That's all very cool. The GG25 Grev Bundle is meant to raise funds for the STJV Strike Fund, which helps compensate striking workers for their loss of income. The theme of the bundle, no surprise here, is strike, and in keeping with the whole according to your ability thing, there are 3 tiers at $1, $5, and $10, although you can kick in more if you want to do a solid for workers. Okay, I'm going to keep this open, and I'll partake in that myself a little later. Oh yes, seppuku. I do that on paper. I do that in the paper on the weekends. Wait, that's Sudoku. That's Sudoku. Or Sudoku? Sudoku? Very different than seppuku, for sure. Yes, worker co-op's the way to go. It should be an option in all businesses. I mean, it's always an option. Even in America, there are plenty of co-ops in this country. It's just that a lot of people just don't. Just a lot of regular, normal, everyday, 9 to 5, clocking into work people are, and I don't mean this to sound like an insult, but they're just very illiterate in a business sense. Like, I think a lot of people don't know what a co-op is or how to even begin to start one. Or that that's even an option to begin with. We have to get rid of the mass capitalism and board of directors and all that. Wouldn't we have to get rid of mass capitalism? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't be down on getting rid of all that shit anyways, but you can have a society in which you have some companies that operate like that with a board and shareholders and all and whatnot, and you have like the waterfall of hierarchy that goes through the C-suite. And you can also have a company where it's more collaborative and all of the employees own the business, or own a portion of the business at least, collectively, and then make decisions collectively. Those things aren't like mutually exclusive within the same economic ecosystem. And they go back and forth. It's like if you've ever seen a grocery store that's a co-op. We have a couple here in Austin. It works just the same as any other grocery store, and they carry, a lot of the same products. I mean, they carry a lot of the ones I go to have unique products too, but you can find some of the same stuff that you would find at a Walmart or whatever at a co-op grocery store. And I'm sure that they can do business with one another should they feel so compelled to do business with one another. It's just another apparatus for operating an organization The difference is where the money goes when you make a profit after your operating expenses. And in the conventional sense, the money goes to the shareholders, and in the co-op sense, it goes to the people that actually work at the company. No, not at all. Co-ops work well within the system we have. You just vote workers to be on the board, and there is a mix too, because like there's a lot of people that wonder how hiring works, how hiring and firing works within a co-op. Because the idea when you express how the co-op functions at a high level, that it makes people think, oh, okay, so like anybody that gets hired at a co-op is just gonna immediately be the owner of the company. But how do you know that person is going to work out from like a labor standpoint? Like maybe this person isn't going to be any good for the company, but now all of a sudden they own it. Doesn't necessarily work that way. Like there are periods of, well, first of all, hirees. Well, even above that, there is a charter that the founding members of the co-op establish, in which they set out rules on how things are done, including hiring and firing decisions. And that charter gets voted on, and then it gets adopted and all that sort of stuff. And then once you get that, you operate your hiring mechanic based on what that charter is, most of the time being, we can hire somebody on a contract basis if that's really what we just need for like the moment, right? But we can always have like a period of time where it's like, if you work out within the contract period, then we can bring you on board as a co-owner and full-time employee into this apparatus. So you could still freelance it with people. Like it's not something that's, outlawed or anything like that. Just the specifics of how that would function would be determined by how the founding members of your co-op hash it out in their charter. And they could always change things too, not willy-nilly, not the way a CEO can or whatever, but things can change. It's just more committee driven, and there are negatives to that too. There are pluses and minuses to everything, and there are definitely negatives to operating a business as a committee, but there are ways around that too.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pelennor.
The fuck?
A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pelennor needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pelennor knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pelennor knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pelennor knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight.
Workers campaign to be on the board and campaign with their vision of what they want the board to discuss. The winners sit on the board and drive for those changes. We have many of them already in the US, but few people hear about this sort of business. Yeah, people are just ignorant to it. We have a worker co-op grocery store here. The traditional businesses are dictatorships where the profits go to the one or few at the top. In worker co-ops, workers vote on how the money is spent. Each worker voting in the way they feel will be best for the business and themselves. I think the co-ops work, but couldn't work in every business or a huge grand scheme of huge business industries. There are some larger co-ops that function in countries like France and stuff. Again, it's just a matter of how it's organized, how it's structured. What is the one that's in France? Is it the Mondragon? Oh, they're in Spain. I'm sorry. The Mondragon Corporation is in Spain. corporation and a federation of worker cooperatives based in Basque region of Spain. In the Mondragon Corporation, the world's largest worker cooperative, the pay ratio between the lowest and highest earner was 1 in 9 in 2018. The ratio is decided by a democratic vote of worker members. How many people work at Mondragon? Total number of employees, 70,000. So, I mean, yeah, over 70,000. Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a drop in the bucket for, like, Amazon, right? They're not Amazon or Walmart. How many people work at Walmart? $2,100,000. I don't know how you... If you were going to turn Walmart into a co-op, a worker co-op, it would have to be either broken up. The company would have to be either broken up. And by the way, probably good. Probably a good thing for a company of the size of Walmart to be broken up. I'm all about trust busting. But if not that, then it would have to be like regional co-ops. Like regional cooperatives within the larger organization. I guess I'm specifically talking about the US and our regulations or lack thereof. Well, if you don't, I mean, that's one thing. If you don't have regulations, then you can form a business however the fuck you want, really. I'd break them up. Walmart won't even allow unions. Co-ops will never happen. Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, as a comparison between the largest co-op that, you know, exists on the planet right now versus just the first big company I thought of. I don't even know if Walmart is the largest employer. I have to admit, I hope so. With over 2 million people on their payroll, I certainly hope Walmart is the largest employer. I don't know who would employ more people than them. But it is a fascinating thing. I mean, even if... I would advise looking it up.
Give us a rest.
Watch some videos over co-ops and how they function. And the benefits and even the negatives. Some of the negatives about them are worth looking into, too. Oh, I already bought shit from you. And I can't buy anything from you.
Give us a rest.
You motherfucker. Do I have cursed oil? I think I do now. I think I could finally take that fucking werewolf. I still don't have cursed oil? Alright, what do I need for cursed oil? I don't even have the fucking thing. Are you kidding me? Do I really not have cursed oil? Did I miss it? Maybe? Beast? Necrophage, Vampire, Insectoid, Hanged Man's, Hybrid, Spectre, Elementa, Ogre. I don't have cursed oil. You motherfucker. Well, I might be able to take the Vampire without it, or the Werewolf without it, rather. I'm certainly a higher level now than I was when I first fought him.
Run, Roach.
This is a really good video that explains worker co-ops. I remember watching this a long time ago. It's short as well. It's on YouTube called Ask Professor Wolf, the short, strong case for worker co-ops. Oh, is that Richard Wolf? Richard Wolf is a good place to start. Yeah, I like him. I like Richard Wolf. Let's see. I also have a video on my channel where I interviewed Ted Anderson from a worker-owned co-op video game studio that was here in Austin called Pixel Pushers Union 512. It's about an hour-long video. I've got a couple of videos about unionization and worker-owned co-ops in general. You should check those videos out on my channel. That one was a pretty good one to do. I have this. I'll just share them in the chat here. I have this one. And I have this one. Give him a gander.
Let's go.
Oh, are those bandits? Ooh, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. Hey, bandits, get over here.
Plowing goat fucker! Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Damn it! Wait, where'd the other guys go? Get over here. Oh shit, there's a bunch of fucking guys over there. Where did the other bandit go? Was he killed by the creature? I see you. Get over here. Oh, that's the big guy. Oh, shit. I do have insectoid oil, though, right? Yeah. Damn it! Oh, they did kill him. Well, there's still one more bandit who went this way. There he is. Get back over here.
Piss off while you still got legs and bollocks.
Easy kills. It's nice to see someone like you who talks about this stuff and not just trendy BS, important issues. I guess it's been a while since I've talked about that sort of stuff. I should talk about it more often. I should focus on a little bit more. Or I can talk about how all this woke shit is ruining games. All these DEI video games. Just make games that are fun, okay? Oh, Jesus, why are these guys so fucking strong? Alright, hold on a second. Oh, what the fuck? Where the oh, it's a fucking wild dog! You weren't a part of the deal. Oh, are you kidding me? He killed me with a 1-2 combo like that? What a way to die. What a way to go down. By a fucking drowner. A level 4 drowner, no less. Who hit me with the 1-2. I mean, it was level 4. That's more than 3. Yeah, but like I'm level. Oh, I'm level 9. Oh, I leveled up. Well, let me. Oops. Let me apply my point. I'll improve my shield. I've got a lot of mutagens, so. What's good? Vitality, sign intensity, attack power, plus 5% attack power. I'll do that. I'll do that one. Let's juice up my points a little bit on my strength. You know what? I think I might even do it on this one too. Hell yeah. Connect it to my attack boys over here. You know what? I have sign intensity over it. Does vitality? Will the vitality thing? No, it doesn't. But the sign intensity will at least work on that one. I'll do that. I'll do that. All right. It happens, brother. I'm a skill level 6 in APA pool and lost to a level 3 the other day. The important thing is to learn from the loss. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're not wrong. I am gonna get my revenge, though. I'm here for revenge, you assholes. There. Eat shit, all of you. don't know where that dog is, but I'll let that dog go. Oh, is that him over here? Oh, shit. Where are these fucking dogs coming from? I just beat one of my cats in a staring contest. Took like 2 minutes. Oh, I've done that plenty of times. I've beaten my cats, I've beaten those weenie dogs. Wait, where am I at? Oh, Black Ball. Oh yeah, I'm going to defeat the werewolf. Here I am trying to fight a werewolf, and I just got my ass whooped by a drowner.
Run, Roach.
Turn around, man. What the fuck are you doing, Roach?
Slower.
There it is.
Slow now. Whoa.
How's my sword doing? It's doing alright. I still don't have cursed oil. But I have... Wait, what do I have? I'll use the grape shot. Alright, werewolf. It's been a while, but I'm back. Gotcha.
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him! Always have! Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us! She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
She deserves it. Do what you will. Nah.
You won't kill him.
This Geralt's a good guy.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run.
Damn, he almost took me.
Sorry it had to end this way.
That's it, 40 experience points. There it is. I thought that was some grand prize, just the fucking hunting trousers. Alright, what else do I have in my thing? Actually, since there's just a fast travel thing here, maybe it's not too far off from one of these. Put your sword away, Geralt.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you. Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Hey, man.
Do you not hear the huntsman? Am I prone invisible?
What? Got anything interesting?
What do you have? Nothing really, but I'll sell some shit to you. Oh, I've got some nice pants. Damn it, I didn't want to sell that stuff. Why'd it go up? It should have gone down. Damn it. That's the way it should have gone.
Farewell.
What's this other guy? Oh, that's the tavern. Isn't there a blacksmith in this town? I think he's way over here.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday. To the woods. I know. You know how it
Ice encased his armor. Like winter. His eyes red.
Trusty or
Show me your wit.
Okay. Oh shit, he does have some shit. What's this one? Plus 16 armor piercing? How do I compare it to mine? Oh, mine doesn't have shit.
So long.
Alright, let me see. What did I just get? This one? And I will put... I'll put bleeding on it. Yeah.
trusty or
Oops.
Like you to craft. So long.
All right.
If only me man were forever getting tossed at the tavern.
This piece of music always just sounds so downtrodden to me. This is like the anthem of the downtrodden. Whoa, shit. I don't know who's trying to fight me, but I'm hauling ass through these woods, so... Oh, there's some wolves or something. Yep, wolves. Oh, shit. Oh, these guys are high level, too. I gotta be careful around these guys. Oh! It's a good thing I just brought this new sword, too.
old woman mentioned. A tripwire. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here. Problem solved. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful.
Bear trap.
One less to worry about. One less to worry about. One less to worry about. Movement. Ought to keep my ears open. Rustling. Over there. Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be. The tripwire. Something's not right.
Something's not right.
Problem solved.
I will say with the with that Witcher movie, the Sirens of the Deep, it was interesting to hear Doug Cockle's voice opposite of Joey Beatty. I like Joey Beatty's Dandelion / Jaskier. But it was interesting that it was like a mixing of the Witcher worlds. I still have thoughts about that though. That movie though, it kind of upset me.
A sort of attic. Gotta get up there somehow.
Gee, Geralt, maybe this ladder?
Might be just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
Bravo, Geralt. Avoided all my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Who's them?
To the
Letho.
Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves, bounty hunters. To me, ordinary sons of bitches.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Who'd you piss off this time?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Loch Muin.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
You've grown careless. Let yourself be drawn into a trap.
Nah. Only traps here are the ones I set. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Lead the way. We got a plan of attack?
Yeah. Improvise.
Get him! Oh, you're fucked. Don't let him catch his breath! Instead of blabbing your gob, fate!
Oops. Just two witchers making mincemeat of people.
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scouts. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told them. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker. Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
Alright, but first I gotta do some looting.
This Lewis. Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
Stick closer, Geralt.
I'm looting, man. I told you, I'm looting.
You know how it is in this trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
Stick closer, Geralt.
How'd you meet?
Was before Foltest kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Aedirn. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard, make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier than killing a drowner. He was, merrymaking at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag. Nabbed him, tied him up, the guard post didn't open till dawn. So we had a few hours, started talking, killing time. Chat was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
I wonder if doing the Trial of the Grasses just naturally makes her voice gravelly. Whoa, where the fuck are you going?
Lewis won't be happy.
A gray-haired bloke.
Letho. Greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, yeah?
Of course. We're old mates, ain't we? Who's your friend?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Another one? What's this? Prime contract available in the area? Sit down. Care for a drink?
I don't drink with traitors and rats.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vestor's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one knew I was there.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Careful, men! They're witches! Witches' job to take humans!
Make an exception for you.
Not too late to surrender.
Wrecked that dude.
Ow!
Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vestor's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
They're north of here. In Lindenvale.
Don't believe you somehow.
Why would I lie? Letho, you gotta forgive me. It weren't nothing personal. The Sinks been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vesta showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You gotta understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vestor.
Going with you.
But first... Oops, wrong sword.
These rabid dogs here! They'll eat me alive!
I've got a job to finish. And I've got some looting to do. Alright. Arno Vesto. Wait, turn around. Oh, hi, Suki.
Arno Vester. Nilfgaardian name.
From Metner, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Vilf, Apple-Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Good name for a clown.
Ones he's done in sure weren't laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out one by one, then cut the mouth open ear to ear. It's how they keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
Ouch! This hunger's turned this one real.
Well, head's hot as a half.
If only me man were forever will protect the poor.
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms.
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
What the blazes? A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you. Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands. One man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
Bloody hell. You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man.
He provoked me!
He provoked me!
We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and...
And what?
You will end like him. What say you to that?
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Wise choice. Take his head, and we leave this god's-forsaken place.
You're not taking anything. Need proof? Take his medallion.
We will take his head. You are 1, we are 3.
Mm-hmm. But in the time it took me to run up, Letho dropped 6 of yours with a bolt in his chest. How long will it take me to kill you?
Then take the medallion.
Like I have a knife sticking out of his stomach.
At our destination. Saddle the horses. We ride.
Zanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
You all right? You're conscious, but the Zanguibarian venom could still kill you. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vester's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What if he'd crossed you, like Lewis?
I had to risk it. Gotta say it's paid off. Letho of Gullet's dead as a doornail. Word of that'll spread like wildfire far and wide. All I gotta do now is disappear.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf? No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. Good game, fun game. And you could definitely, when we play it, you can definitely see how it's like a prototype for this game. But that's going to be it for me tonight. I am actually pretty damn starving. I am hungry, so I am going to grab me some grub. Uh-oh, I think Suki just lit one. I hear her scratching the litter box. All the more reason for me to get the hell out of here fast. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus, she did. Night all. Hey, night Vince. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. King of the Castle Saturday, as usual. Hope to see you then. If not, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you when I see you. Later, everyone.